Welcome to History Adventuring. This is episode number 156. I'm Brad Hall, and today we're seeing Mrs. Lobit's brand new Cadillac in 1920. I enjoy paging through the Phoenix newspapers at the Library of Congress site, and I came across this article about Mrs. Lobit's Cadillac from the Babbitt Cadillac Company in Phoenix in 1920. Nowadays, newspapers really don't do this kind of stuff, as this article is really just an ad for the dealership. But back then it was common, and this practice really didn't end until the 1950s, when newspapers, magazines, and radio started making it very clear what was advertising and what wasn't. Nowadays on the internet, it's gone back to being difficult to know if an article was written just for information, or if someone is paid to have it written to promote something. It makes you skeptical. Well, the Babbitt Cadillac Company isn't paying me to write about seeing Mrs. Lobit's new car. I just think it would be fun. Let's go. The article doesn't give the exact address, but my best guess is that Joe Lobit and his lovely wife, whose first name isn't mentioned, lived on North Central Avenue, north of Van Buren, which was residential for a long time. Nowadays it's just commercial, all tall buildings. But back in 1920, it would have been an upscale neighborhood, just the kind of place where people would live who could afford Cadillacs. In spite of the description of the interior, which was Copenhagen blue and has vanity cases, dome lights, corner reading lamps, and other conveniences, the article doesn't say what color the car was. I suppose it was black, as most cars up to that point were. And I'm thinking that if it was a color, they'd have mentioned it in the article, right? What a beautiful car on a beautiful day in Phoenix. Thank you for coming along with me to take a look. You suppose Mrs. Lobit would give us a ride? This has been History Adventuring. I'll talk to you later.